Every part of the world has their own cultures, they have their own traditions, they have things they believe in, they have the way they live their life, and it varies from places to places. There are things you go to some places now, you see them doing. Do you know some people doesn't really know why they are doing what they're doing? There are some practices you see today that people indulge in. If you even want to ask them, why are you doing this? Why is this your tradition? Why do you normally do this every time of the year you do this? Some people don't really have reasons to give why they do that. The only
Yeah,
reason
they'll
is
just
that
tell you that it has been
our forefathers were doing this.
that's the way we met. It's the norm.
I saw my grandfather doing it when I was a kid. My father was also doing it. So I'm now a man. I want to be doing it. It's gone. They want to be doing it. There are many things we practice today that you may not really know where this thing came from. Do you know in Nigeria here? I will not mention the tribe, but people who are from there will know. There's a tribe in Nigeria today where they believe their daughters can never be buried outside their village. When they say daughters, I mean grown up adults who they gave out in marriage, who are already married. Now I'm a man. If I go there to marry, and for any reason my wife dies before me, I'm expected to take my wife to the family where she was born to go and bury her there. I have no right to take my wife to cemetery to go bury. No. I have no right to take my wife to wherever I want to bury her to go bury. No. I'm supposed to take my wife back to that family. They will tell me where to bury her there. The reason that they don't bury their daughters outside. Where is outside? Wherever she has lived becomes outside the moment she dies. The family she builds with you becomes outside the moment she dies. Her children, the family, everything becomes outside to them once she dies. Now, nobody will tell you why this tradition is there. The only answer you get is our forefathers did it. That's what our forefathers told us. That's what they are doing. There are some places today in Nigeria that if you go, they will tell you this particular animal, we don't eat it. This one, we don't kill it. This one are like gods to us. We don't kill it, we don't harm it. They are friendly. They are, in fact, they are our saviors. They save us. When you start hearing this thing and you try to find out of what relevance is this thing in this modern age now, they say, no, our great grandfathers, this thing saved them those days. For that, we continue respecting these things, these animals or all those things. It happens to you tomorrow among us. Somebody told me a story, actually two stories about cultures and traditions, its impact in our life. The first one is there's this army barracks many years ago. At some point, they said they wanted to mold slabs to cover a place they were building covert just beside the barracks. So now these slabs were being casted and placed outside. Animals will stray to that place. Dogs, goats, all these domestic animals will stray to that side they were working to go and march on them and spoil them, creating another additional job for the laborers to go and remold those things again. So when they know it's difficult for them to control it, the commander then there, the person in charge of the barracks, now ordered that they should be bringing two soldiers, two young new intakes, to go and be standing at that spot, making sure there's no animal coming to spoil this thing they are doing. The law then was that two of them will be standing after 6 hours, another two will come to replace them. They stand for another 6 hours, another two will come round the clock.
There's animals stay around the clock.
They know that some goats, when want to wake up at night to go and spoil things, or dogs, they will decide to move around at night. They just want to keep molding those slabs and not allow any animal spoil it. Now, this thing was ongoing. Transfer came. The leader of this barracks left to another barracks. They brought a new one. Remember, the reason and the purpose for those soldiers to be taking 6 hours turn there was to make sure animals doesn't match those slabs. Remember, they were still molding the slabs when they transferred the person who gave the order out. The barracks continued keeping people there until they finished molding the slabs. They finished the covert work they were doing. They finished everything, forgot about it for years. The barracks keeps posting people to that spot. Every time, every 6 hours, two new persons must come. They already have a roster. From year to year, you already know the day you are posted to go and stand there for 6 hours. Now it became a ritual. Every 6 hours, two people will come. They will march, ceremoniously march, come and stand take over from this one. This one will march out. They will stand under sun, under rain. People are standing there. Even in the dead of the night, people are standing there. They have forgotten why they started that. Until one day, after like 50 years or so, they brought a new commander there. Every time he will be seeing that two people are standing in the sun there. So he started asking, why are these people always standing? Why am I always seeing people standing on that open space? They said, Commander, that's the way we've been doing it. You hear people telling you that before they were, when his father was here, that his father was among the people that even stood there, that before he even grew up to join the military, that it's been a ritual, it's been a tradition here that every 6 hours we post people to that place. What are they doing there? He said, no, they need to just be there guarding the open space. He said, guard the open space for what? The man got worried. Why will I be in charge here? And people are being kept on the sun, under the rain, in the dead of the night, standing in an open place. And I can't explain why they are standing there. He now said, okay, that they should find out why these people are there. Do you know nobody knew why these people are standing there? None of them are up to 40 years in the service. In the military here, once you get to 60 years, you retire. Once you serve for 35 years in service, you retire. So none of them has been up to 50 years to explain what is happening here. Now, this commander insisted that he must find out why people are posted to those places. He commissioned the people at their secretariat to go check their records and find out why people are being posted to that place. Do you know they started tracing back, dating back to over 50 years ago, why for the first time when people are being posted to that place? And the reason that it was because of slabs that domestic animals came to match. And the commandant that time he ordered that they should be posting 2 people there to go and stand, so that those animals, goats and cats and dogs won't come and spoil the slabs. Ever since they've been posting people there. It was until he found out, he ordered that thing should stop. That they are not doing anything in that open field.
There's some traditions that
There's no slab there.
there are a lot of things they do here that if you sit back to reflect, you'll be like, why do people do this?
Okay, another one. That somebody brought 10 monkeys. He brought the first monkey into a room. Now, before bringing the monkey, he already set up a bunch of banana, fresh banana, right? The type that no monkey will see and not want to taste it. Meanwhile, he connected shower water on top of that place. Once you go closer to try to touch the banana, water will spray. And you know, monkey hates being sprayed water. It irritates monkeys. They don't like water spraying on them anyhow. Now, at the middle of the room, where this thing was set, there's a ladder, making it easier for any monkey to climb the ladder, go get the banana. Once you go close to that banana, water will spray. Now he brought in the monkey number 1, closed the door. Monkey looked around, he's seen ladder, he's seen banana there. Means everything is set. He tried to climb the ladder. On getting up there, just to stretch his hand to get banana for himself, water sprayed on him. The monkey jumped out and looked miserable. When the man noticed what happened, he released monkey number 2 into that room. Now there are 2 monkeys. The new monkey now tried to climb the ladder because he has seen banana, he's seen ladder. There's banana there, right? He's seen ladder, making it easy for him to go and access banana. He tried to climb, the other one came to fight him. Gave it a very loud slap. You shouldn't try it. You know why he slapped the new monkey? He doesn't want that water to spray on him again. And this one doesn't know why he was slapped. He doesn't know why a banana will be there, a bunch of banana will be there, and he's not allowed to go and take it. And this one seated here is not even thinking of the banana. After everything, he kept quiet. The man brought in monkey number 3. Monkey number 3 came, saw 2 other monkeys seated, doing nothing. They are seeing banana there, they are not going up. There's a ladder. Is it that these people are not seeing? He tried to access the ladder to go get. These 2 came and slapped him, dragged the monkey down. The 3rd monkey got confused. Both of you are here. There's a banana. Bunch of banana up here. You're not eating, you're not even allowing me to eat. He kept quiet. He got sad. Sat down. They released monkey number 4. That one came in descending. Now, notice what is happening. Any monkey that comes in that tries to climb, the other ones they go fight that one, drag it down, beat that one up. None of them know why they are beating each other and not allowing each other to climb the ladder. Only that first one. Now remember, at some point, I think after the 3rd one, they removed that first one that the water sprayed on. So nobody now has a history of why others are not allowed to touch banana. They continued until 9 remaining wolves got into the room. Nobody can now tell why you can't take the banana from up. There's a ladder, there's a banana. Nobody knows why. So if you try to go, others will beat you because they will beat you. It becomes a tradition that moment in that room that nobody should climb this ladder and nobody should touch that banana. Now imagine having a monkey looking at a bunch of banana, ripe banana for that matter. Imagine the scenario. But again, that's part of the what we practice. There are many things we practice that we do not know why the origin.
Yeah, there are
We
lots.
do not know how this thing started. We can't explain the importance of that thing to our present life. Because we were told our forefathers did it, we continue doing it. Because we were told this thing saved our great grandfathers, we are doing it. Sometimes they will tell you stories that doesn't even join. You can't question it. Before you know, they tell you that the ancestors are wiser.
In 2023.
Cultures and traditions, every part of the world, they have their own differently. But I will tell you that there are many of them we practice that we do not really know where the thing has started from. Nobody around now can tell you for sure where those things came from. There are some that even if you try to follow stories of how we were told the thing came, hear the story from two different people, it will be two different stories.
Yeah.
But I think in life, there are things that needs to be changed with time. There are things that worked 20 years ago that are no longer working today. Something works perfectly 40 years ago, 50 years ago, that are no longer useful today. 50 years ago, if you think you were enlightened and you don't read newspaper, you don't listen to radio, nobody takes you serious. Because you need to be reading newspaper to know what is happening. You need to be listening to radio to know what is happening. But these days, even with the advent of televisions and everything, do you know many people today no longer remember newspaper? Many newspaper companies are turning to online to just provide online services. No more physical printing. Many newspaper companies around the world are shutting down printing. They only give online services. Those are changes. You just see that, yeah, this newspaper is still having the name, but there's no longer physical paper to give you. They will just tell you, log into our site, you read the paper, or go to download our app, you'll be reading the paper from there. Every day you see new paper, but no physical paper again. Those things are changes. When television came out new, it didn't come with color. Everything you will see was black and white. So meaning if somebody is wearing green, after the recording, they are coming to play it for you, the person is now wearing black. If he was wearing yellow and red, you see the person wearing white and black. Because the yellow will be showing white on the black and white TV. But today, any color anybody wears, you see it. We have high definition cameras, we have high definition screens that people are using today that every color you see it instantly on the screen. Those are changes. So most of the things people are doing today, we've refused to let go some of the things we can't explain because we believe we were
That's the
told.
way it has been done.
That's the way it has been done. And like I told you earlier, many people will tell you those are the things our forefathers did. Yes, it worked for them. Is it still working for you? We don't ask those questions again. Many of us believe it's even worse in this part of the world, in Africa, that you hear something that somebody is telling you, and surprisingly, this is somebody you think should be reasonable enough to be sensible enough, to be enlightened, and somebody that you say that has gotten some good level of education. He still believes in some things he or she cannot explain.